It's the starting lineups. It's game number 8 of 9 for the day. And the 2014 9th annual, it is the Current River Challenge in Van Buren. I can't believe that's the first time today. We just got done with the Arcadia Valley Thanksgiving Championship last night, and this morning we find ourselves in a 2-day 17-game shootout. Game number 8, it's the Puxico Indians and the Winona Wildcats. Wildcats, the home team on the scoreboard with their white jerseys, white bottoms and tops with purple numbering and lettering outlined in yellow. Puxico with their orange bottoms and tops with black numbering and lettering trimmed in white. And Puxico will win the tip-off. Underway, no score. Puxico Indians on their offense. And an immediate turnover. A travel committed by Seth Luttrell. Inbound pass from the Wildcats. Down court comes Dalton Voiles. Voiles on the right side, in the right corner, and then they cross back. Jacob Smith, and then underneath to Zach Smith, who puts it in for 2. 2-0, 7:36 to play here in the opening quarter. And a foul after the shot's going to send Smith to the line. This will be the first foul of the ball game. It comes on Puxico. And the free throw missed by Zach Smith. The foul came in from Zach Tucker of Puxico, by the way. That's his first personal. Ball goes out of bounds after the free throw attempt. 7.5 to play first quarter. It's Wildcats up by 2. Ball's away. Puxico will recover it, nearly stolen by the Wildcats. Left side, it's across and it goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Winona. Inbounding the ball for Puxico, number 24, Chris Seiler. Checks it in to Luttrell. Back to Seiler, left wing. Half court to Woods. Couple of left-handed bounces. Try to pass it into the lane, but the ball's stolen away. Down court rushing comes Jacob Smith. Fouled from behind by the Puxico Indians as they commit team foul number 2. The foul's on number 24. That is Chris Seiler, his first personal foul. Inbound pass. Zach Smith tried to get down on the low post. He was wanting to connect with Trey Thomason. Didn't happen, though. Inbound to Jacob. Jacob Smith, double team to Zach in the right corner. High over 3, no good. On the pulling in rebound on defense is Seth Luttrell. And right now, Puxico is looking to put their first points on the board. Turnaround jump shot, right side, low. It was Zach Tucker on the attempt, no good. Winona on the rebound. Zach Smith, left side, high arcing 2. Foul on the rebound. This one's going to go on Winona, though. First team foul for the Wildcats in the first half as they lead 2-0 with 6:40 to play in the opening quarter. The foul was on number 20, Stoney Redmond, the freshman, as Puxico is still looking to get on the scoreboard. Inside pass and underneath, and a turnaround shot underneath the goal is good, and for the first time, Puxico gets on the board. Zach Tucker has the first 2 points for the Indians. And it's a tied ball game at 2-all with 6:17 to play in the opening quarter. The Current River Challenge live on the Dawkins Radio Network. Zach Smith tried an outside pass, tried to get underneath the baseline. Again, trying to get to Thomason. And he just couldn't come up with it. Inside, now out, back it goes to Zach Smith. And a travel, and the turnover goes back to Winona. Puxico turns over the ball with 6:03 to play in the first. We're tied at 2 apiece. I've got the number 3, Trey Thomason, is a 6'2 junior, but he just sure doesn't look 6'2 from here. Jacob Smith trying to get the pass in the right corner, goes over his head, out of bounds. Puxico Indians go back on offense. Remember, we're streaming live. Anywhere you can get to youtube.com, you can watch this 2-day shootout for free in full high definition. Puxico will turn over the ball. A travel. Zach McCoy will turn it over to the Wildcats with 5:49 to play in the first. Tied at 2 apiece. And Dalton Voiles takes a light jog across half court. Goes to Zach Smith, right corner. Back to Voiles. And they'll bounce it back and forth there on that right sideline. And just like that, there's another turnover. Dalton Voiles. Winona's going to give it up on the travel. 5:35 to play in the first. It's a tied ball game, still 2-all. In game number 8 of 9 on the broadcast schedule for the entire day. Bringing you all 17 games of the 2014 9th annual Current River Challenge. This is just something else. One after another, one team will turn it over, then the other team will turn it over. And I haven't seen this many turnovers on travels. They've all been travel violations. Levi Woods for Puxico just turned it over. Winona, little no-look pass underneath to Jacob Smith for 2. And now, Jacob Smith has his first 2 points of the ball game. It's a 4-2 Winona Wildcat lead here with 5:05 to play in the first. Seth Luttrell, long crossing pass. It was tipped away. Chris Seiler. Now they're going to say it's off of Puxico. Winona to inbound. Thomason inbounds to Voiles, who takes a light jog across half court with 4:55 to play. First quarter action, game number 3. In the corner, it's Zach Smith. Smith bounced it to Jacob, who came in the lane. And I believe he turned it over on the travel as well. Yet another turnover this game from the travel. Puxico with a tie. Underneath shot from Zach Tucker. He's got all 4 points right now for the Puxico Indians. Down comes Thomason. Thomason underneath to Jacob Smith. Hits the back of the board. Over the top, too powerful. Rebound goes to Luttrell. To Woods. Back to Luttrell half court. On a full court press there. Winona applying the full court press. Shot on goal missed. Puxico gets the rebound the first time. And then on the second returned rebound, Chris Seiler puts it up for 2, and he draws the foul from Winona. He's going to the line, fouled on the shot. 4:09 to play first quarter, and right now Puxico with a 6-4 lead. Free throw bounces, pops up, and missed. The foul, by the way, was on Jacob Smith. He picks up his first and team foul number 2 for the Wildcats. Right side, it's Thomason. Trying to shake his defenders. Turnaround right side, it's a low one. Nearly fell, but it's just not going to happen for Jacob Smith. No points for the Wildcats that go around. They still trail by 2. 3:43 to play in the opening quarter. Underneath, a little no-look pass from Seth Luttrell to Zach Tucker. Couldn't make it sink. Rebound Winona on the return in. Voiles tries to put it up. Missed the shot. Gets his own rebound. Zach Smith stops. Goes to Jacob at the top of the key. Left it short. Hit the front of the iron. Rebound comes down to Winona. They're doing good on the boards on the rebound. Zach Smith comes in driving the lane. He's got 2 points, actually 4 points down. We're tied at 6-all. Turnover. Now, here goes the Wildcats. And a no-look as he faked out through the lane. And Dalton Voiles has 2 points. Now the Wildcats go up by 2. Just like that, the Wildcats will put it back up. And head coach John Walker wants to talk this one over because he doesn't like what he sees. 2:58 to play in the first. It's a 10-6 ball game. Up by 4 is Winona. We'll be back right after this quick timeout. Welcome back to the First Midwest Bank Current River Challenge live from Van Buren, Missouri. Here in Day number 1, game number 8, a timeout called by Puxico as quickly Winona stole the ball away 2 consecutive times and put it off the backboard and goes up 4-6. Here's a high arcing 3 that gets stuck between the rim and the backboard on the left side. A shot taken by Levi Woods. The freshman tried the 3 from the top of the key, and it pins and wedges itself between the rim and the backboard. Bad break there for the freshman. And the Wildcats are on offense. They've got a 4-point lead with 2:37 to play first quarter. Zach Smith goes to Thomason in the corner. Back to Zach, left wing. Top of the key. Voiles goes through the legs. Trying to get around his defender. It's nearly stolen away, and it is. Luttrell gets it off to Woods. Crosses half court. Nearly carries the ball. Goes through the legs a couple times, and then to the left side. Zach McCoy into the ball game. He's at the left wing. Bounce passes underneath. Turnaround jumper missed on by Jordan Birch. And then a rebound goes down to the other end. Voiles is going to be fouled on the shot. Dalton Voiles is going to go to the free throw line. The foul comes on Puxico. This is going to be team foul number 3. The personal foul called on number 43, Seth Luttrell. The senior gets his first personal foul. Picks up team foul number 3 at the line. Shooting is Dalton Voiles. Free throws up and away. This one's going to be just short off the left side of the iron. Into the ball game for Puxico, number 24, Chris Seiler. Outchecks Zach McCoy. 2:05 to play in the first quarter, game number 8. The second free throws away from Voiles. He misses both of them. Wildcats get the rebound. Voiles has got it. Woods comes to attack and then realizes he doesn't have an open shot. Lets him reposition on offense. Right wing, Thomason, 3. Missed it, left it short. On the putback, coming in, lobbing it up, was Jacob Smith. He's now got 4 points in the ball game and is tied at scoring with Zach. And it's a 12-6 lead, all alone underneath the goal. The easy point should have fallen, but it doesn't. Jordan Birch misses the point. It goes out of bounds underneath the goal. Off of Puxico, so Winona gets to take over, and they lead by 6 right now with 1:37 to play in the first. Down the court comes the Wildcats. Walking it down is Dalton Voiles. Left side checks Zach Smith. Back to Dalton. Half court on that Bulldog tongue. Going to work that perimeter out. And a 2-3 man zone right now from Puxico. In the lane, front of the goal, Dalton Voiles 2. He's got 4 points. He's tied in scoring with Jacob Smith and Zach Smith, who all have 4 points apiece. Now an 8-point lead for the Winona Wildcats. Long cross in the front, bounce passes underneath, and then giving it back. Spin around move, and it just won't fall. The easy ones are not going in the bucket tonight. On the rebound and the putback, it still won't fall. Jordan Birch and Zach Tucker having a hard time underneath the iron trying to put it in. They roll around and just won't go in. 45 seconds to play in the first. Zach Smith takes a single bounce and then passes it half court. Right side goes to Jacob. Passes over the head. Back to Voiles. And they're going to work this out and run down into the end of the first. Unless they got a good open shot. Winona Wildcats lead right now by 8, 14-6 with 22 seconds to play here in the first. Dalton Voiles heads to the left side. He's down to 11 seconds, takes a little screen, goes in the lane, and then is stopped hard by Jordan Birch, who is like a big oak tree down there. No foul, but a bad pass is going to be stolen away. No shot opportunity. Thomason tries to throw it up at the end of the first, but it doesn't happen. At the end of one, Winona 14, Puxico 6. Up by 8 is the Wildcats. We're back for quarter number 2 here in just 60 seconds. Game number 8 of the 9th annual Kern River Challenge from Van Buren, Missouri is on Kickin' Country 105. And we're underway in quarter number 2. A right side Levi Woods 3 missed on. Puxico grabs a rebound though. Outs it in the long 2, missed on. That attempted by Chris Seiler, who checks back into the game. Underneath, Thomason lays it up from the right baseline, came firing down court. Now 4 points for Dalton Voiles, Trey Thomason, along with Jacob and Zach Smith, all with 4 points in scoring. Puxico, 2 points underneath. Zach Tucker for 2. He's the lead scorer with 6 right now. He's got 6 of the 8 Puxico points right now, and we're underway in quarter number 2. Right corner, Thomason thought about a 3, not going to go for it. Ball's hit out of bounds off of Puxico's. Oh, they would put a number 50 in there, and I wouldn't have it on the roster. Every game. 7:12 to play in the second quarter. 16-8 is your score. Top of the key, it's Voiles. Coming up to guard. That's Chris Seiler. Looking for an interior pass. Finds Jacob. Low post right side. Window 2. Now the lead scorer is Jacob Smith, and the senior has 6. And it's a 10-point lead for the Winona Wildcats. Woods in the back, and Woods just cannot seem to get that ball out of the backcourt when he needs to. Tries to pass, and it's stolen away. Dalton Voiles hits the backboard for 2. Now tied in scoring. Voiles when Smith has 2. Little flip under shot, missed on by Zach Tucker. No good. Rebound to Voiles. Voiles to Trey Thomason. No, to Zach Smith, right corner, or right wing. Missed on it. Rebound comes down to the Indians of Puxico, who trail right now by 12. 6:15 to play. Here's a left corner 3. No good from number 50. I don't have that on my roster. But then a putback by Chris Seiler. Now back within 10 is Puxico. Down court comes the Wildcats. That's Voiles kind of walking across half court. Goes left side. And gets it to Trey Thomason on the low right side block. Hits the window, 2. Trey now has 6 points in the ball game. And pretty even scoring going on for Winona right now, using all their weapons. Number 50 through the lane. Flip moves, misses it. Couldn't make it sink. And with 5.5 to play in the first half, it's 22-10. Wildcats up by 12. Shot on goal missed by Zach Smith. Rebound, Woods of Puxico. Stops to the right wing, spin moves. He almost loses the dribble. To the left to Seiler in the corner to number 50. He's thinking about a 3. He's going to go for it. He's got it. Look at there. And the official calls a timeout so that number 50 can tie that right shoelace. And I'm not sure who that number 50 is, but I will definitely find out here at the half. 5:11 to play here in the second. We'll go ahead and put old number 50 down for a 3-point shot. He deserves it. He second-guessed himself there for a second, but you know what? Always go with your gut feeling. If the 3 feels right, go for it. If you're not on it, you're not on it. Voiles crosses. Zach, left wing, bounce pass. Into the ball game was number 21. I'll tell you who that is here in a second. Jacob Smith missed a shot, got his own rebound. Now on the right side, hits the window for 2. Jacob Smith, the lead scorer for Winona with 8 points total. And a long forward pass goes to number 50 at the right wing. Swings the elbows underneath. Little flip move, looky there. Zach McCoy all alone, and number 50 saw an easy opportunity and went for it. Zach Smith, left wing. Voiles, half court, top of the key. Looking for a screen. Goes in the corner to Thomason. Voiles and Thomason going to go play back and forth. Thomason makes his move, comes in from the right side, no good. Rebound comes down to Tucker. And it's a 24-15, 9-point ball game. Right now, Winona up by 9. Crossing from behind is number 43. That's Seth Luttrell. Foul called, Winona. First foul we've seen in quite a while. I'll bite my tongue on that one. We'll start fouling like crazy here, and it'll be a foul fest. So it always happens. You think I'd learn by now. 3 team fouls for each team. This one was on number 23 for Winona. Zach Smith picks up his first. Luttrell thought about a three. They're going to circle it around number 50 and a little bounce pass. No, it's a travel and a turnover on Puxico with 3:51 to play in the half. 24-15, Winona up by 9. And we're underway in quarter number 2, 24-15 the score. Foyles calls out the play, bounce passes. Zach Smith underneath, trying to get it to Jacob. Stolen away, though, by Tucker, and a forward pass goes down the court to Dalton King, who checks into the ballgame. Puxico on offense. They're trailing by 9. Right side, long two. Hits the rim, pops up. Jacob Smith will pull down the rebound. Smith on offense. Jacob's going to be fouled by Puxico. This is going to be team foul number 4 on the Indians. Like I was saying, checking in the ball game for Winona was Levi Reitnauer. Inbound, Jacob Smith underneath the goal and flipped it over the iron, rolls around the back. He gets his own rebound, puts it in, and he gets fouled. 2-point bucket counts, and he's going to the line. He was fouled on the act of shooting. Blocking foul, 3:14 to play, second quarter. Zach Tucker picks up his second. Team foul number 5. Jacob Smith's free throw is up. It bounces and then it falls. It's good for one. Jacob now with 11 points in the ball game, makes it 27-15, 3:10 to play, second quarter. Here's a left wing three. Good. Puxico. That was Dalton King for 3. Made it look easy. Like a hot knife through butter. That ball floated right through the net, never touching the rim. Jacob Smith, he comes in from the left side, and number 44, that Jordan Birch, he is one stout fella. And a right wing three. That was nailed by Trey Thomason. Anyway, like I was saying, for Puxico, that number 44, Jordan Birch, he is like a just solid oak tree. Anybody who comes into contact with him, it's like meeting a brick wall from what it looks like to me. And some of the bigger guys for Winona have tried to shovel their way underneath the goal and push on Birch, but he's not going to have any of it. He holds his ground well. 2:42 to play in the half. It's a 6-point ball game right now. Winona was up as much as 12 in this second quarter, 27-21. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to the 9th annual Kern River Challenge. And after the break, the ball goes out of bounds. Still in the second quarter, about 2:29 to play. It's a 27-21 ball game. Pass comes inbounds, and Zach Smith comes from the right side underneath the baseline. Tries a 2-point bucket that hits the bottom of the backboard, goes out of bounds. He gets fouled, though, by Puxico in the act of shooting. And that's going to be team foul number 6. First personal for number 32. That's Zach McCoy's first. Free throw from Zach Smith. He's missed one, and now he misses one here. He is 0 of 2 from the line right now. Winona has missed 4 free throws as a team altogether so far in the first half. Puxico has been to the line one time. That was Chris Seiler. He missed that free throw. Zach Smith still at the free throw line. Second free throw's up, and he's got this one. Now 5 points on the evening for Zach Smith. He is 1 of 3 from the line tonight and can only improve from here. Zach McCoy in the backcourt is going to be fouled by Winona. This is going to be team foul number 4 for the Wildcats. 2:20 to play in the half. It's a 28-21 ball game. Up by 7 is the Wildcats. The foul, by the way, came on Legan Hayton, who had checked into the ball game. I'm not sure if that's right because he's in the game. Okay, I see him down there. Keegan Hayton. Ball goes out of bounds down there in the left corner. Stops the clock with 2:04 to play in the half. It's a 28-21 Wildcat lead over the Puxico Indians. Our next broadcast will be our night evening event, Van Buren Meadow Heights. When we started this one, we were about 38 minutes behind schedule. Ball goes out of bounds. Dalton King stepped out with his left heel. Puxico gets an opportunity here as they inbound. In the backcourt, Zach McCoy gets it out. Left wing three, missed on by Dalton King. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Wow. Jordan Birch along with Jacob Smith kind of head forward out of bounds. I'm not sure who that was out on, but then again, I wasn't looking and I wasn't down there. So they're going to say it was out on Winona. Puxico to inbound. High inbound pass. Here's a Woods three over the top of the iron. And a forward pass goes down. Trey Tomlinson hits the backboard, right side two. Trey now has 11 points in the ball game, and it's 30-21. Down by 9 is Puxico. Underneath, in the lane, right underneath the goal. Missed it, but the rebounding shot made by Zach McCoy, who now has 4 points, and it's 23-30. Ball goes out of bounds on the near side. Stops the clock with just 73 seconds to play in the half. On the inbound, Thomason gets it to Voiles. Takes a couple of right-handed dribbles, goes back to Thomason left side. In the left corner, it goes down to Zach Smith. Then in front, it is number 11, Keegan Hayton. He's got 2 points on the evening, and it's 32-23 with under 60 to play here in the half. Hard check. Puxico comes driving in. Zach McCoy sends Trey Thomason sailing to the hardwood. Foul's going to be on Thomason, though. The defensive foul will be his first personal. Team foul number 5 on the Wildcats. 51 seconds to play in the half as they're looking at a little moisture underneath the baseline there. Left side of the goal, down in the low block. We'll scuff it up a little bit. Van Buren Meadow Heights tonight, our final broadcast game of 9 we've had today. Been a long day of basketball. Now we'll do it all again tomorrow. We'll have 8 broadcasts to bring you tomorrow. 32-23 your score with 51 seconds to play here in the second quarter. I guess there's a lot down there because they're going to go get a towel now. They're going to wipe it up. As head coach Steve Voiles tosses one of the officials a towel. Well, they're still scuffing it with their feet. Get down there and spit shine it, too. Get them some toothbrushes. 51.8 seconds to play. 32-23 is the score. Winona leading here before halftime. Looking for an inbound pass. Dalton King. Left wing three. Missed on. Wildcats come down court. And a carry. As a turnover on the Wildcats, Zach Smith committed the carry. That three-point attempt off the left wing was attempted by Puxico's Seth Luttrell, by the way. He's the one that's going to inbound it right now on the near side. In the back goes to McCoy, back to Luttrell, crosses half court, 43 seconds. 32-23, Luttrell underneath the wood, hits the left side of the backboard for 2. Levi Woods, the freshman, now has his first 2 points of the ball game. Shot on goal missed on by Thomason, kind of blocked out down there. 27 seconds. And down by 7 is Puxico, a foul as Luttrell comes down. He was near the free throw line, driving the left side of the lane as he was fouled. Winona is going to get team foul number 6. Trey Tomlinson, they're going to put that on number 23. That's Zach Smith's second personal foul. 32-25 the score, looking for an inbound pass. Little bounce in. And a blocking foul. And not what the Puxico Indians were needing right now. On the inbound pass, Jordan Birch committed the foul. That is his second personal of the ball game. Out goes Jacob Smith. In comes Zach Smith. Free throw from Birch is up and away. Hits the back of the rim on the rebound. Trey Thomason jumps up for it along with Luttrell. And we'll go to the other end. It was a fouling rebound. Foul's going to be on number 43 for the Wildcats. That would be Seth Luttrell. That would be his second personal of the ball game. Checking in for the Indians, number 21, John Roberts. Out goes Luttrell, the senior, who has 2 personal fouls now in the first half. 21 seconds to play here before halftime. It's 32-25. At the line shooting, Trey Thomason. Free throws up and good. Again, next broadcast game, Winona-Puxico on the, that's what's going on right now. Van Buren and Meadow Heights, our final broadcast of the evening. As you can tell, it's been a long day. Second free throw missed on by Thomason. On the rebound, Zach Smith, and the foul called. 17 fouls now on Winona. It was a foul on number 43. I think they're going to get number 23 on this one. I think it's going to be on Zach Smith. Bounce pass in the lane. Left side, there's number 50 on the low post. Timeout. Head coach John Walker wants to call a timeout with 3.2 seconds to play. I believe he called a timeout. That or it's a technical foul. It's a technical foul. They're going to give a technical foul to Puxico, which is going to be their 8th team foul. 3.2 seconds and a technical foul comes in. At the line, Trey Thomason connects. He's now got 13 points in the ball game, shooting 2 of 3 from the line. Second free throw. This one bounces out, no good. Now 2 of 4 is Thomason with 13 points in the ball game. 34-25 is your score. Winona leading Puxico here with 3.2 seconds to play in the half. Inbound pass, half court. Voiles 1 second in the lane. And they're not going to let that one sink as the shot was after the buzzer. Halftime of this one right now, Winona up 34-25. We'll recap the first half for you coming up here after this short timeout. Stay with us. And welcome back to the First Midwest Bank Kern River Challenge, live from Van Buren, Missouri on Kickin' Country 105, 104.9 FM. Streaming to the world in high definition. You can find and watch this entire shootout. Tomorrow we will also be broadcasting it worldwide. Tell your grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, brothers and sisters, anybody who lives out of the area and they don't want to watch somebody play in this tournament, this shootout, then they can do it. If you can get to youtube.com anywhere in the world, then you can watch this tournament. Depending on your internet service provider and how fast your internet connection is, you can watch this in full 1080p high definition. Brought to you by First Midwest Bank and the Dawkins Radio Network. Again, good evening. I'm Aaron Cox. It's 21 minutes into the hour of 8 o'clock. Game number 8 of our 9 broadcast schedule today is at halftime, where the Wildcats of Winona lead the Puxico Indians a score of 34-25. Winona is led in scoring by Trey Thomason. He's got 13 points in the ball game, 2 of 4 from the line, 1 personal foul. Dalton Voiles with 6 points. He missed 2 free throws, no fouls. Keegan Hayton, he has 2 points, no free throws, 1 foul. Stoney Redmond has a foul. Excuse me, that was supposed to be Levi Reitnauer with 1 foul. Not mark it wrong there. Jacob Smith, he's got 11 points in the ball game, 1 of 1 for the line with 1 personal foul. Zach Smith has 5 points. He's 1 of 3 from the line, has 2 personal fouls. 6 free throws missed by the Wildcats in the first half. They committed 7 team fouls. Puxico is led in scoring by Zach Tucker. The senior has 6 points. He has no free throws, 2 fouls. Also in scoring is Jordan Birch. Excuse me, Jordan doesn't have any points. He has 2 fouls, though. Seth Luttrell, no points, 2 fouls. Zach McCoy with 4 points, no free throws, 1 foul. Also Dalton King with a 3-point shot. He has no free throws, no fouls. Chris Seiler has 4 points. He missed a free throw, has 1 foul. Levi Woods with 2 points, no free throws, no fouls. 18 fouls on Puxico, 7 personal fouls and 1 technical there in the first half, just to end the first half of scoring. Third quarter, 8 minutes up on the clock. And the Wildcats will inbound. Tomlinson takes it in the right corner, comes down the baseline. Comes in, fires on goal, misses. Rebound Puxico, down comes Luttrell. Luttrell pops at the right wing, stops, goes at the top to Woods, takes a single bounce, goes left side. Moving the ball around, hitting Seiler. Luttrell thought about a 3, right wing. Underneath the Seiler, he's going to be fouled. This foul, I believe, is going to be on number 3, Trey Thomason. This is going to be Trey's 2nd personal foul. First team foul of the second half. And a high inbound to Woods at the top of the key. A left-sided 3, just off the mark from Luttrell. Rebound pulled down by Jacob Smith, but a foul comes in. A pushing foul from behind. This foul is going to be on Seiler. Chris Seiler picks up his 2nd personal foul. First team foul on Puxico in the second half, and it's still 34-25. Thomason inbounds to Voiles. Takes a walk across half court, goes right side to the right key to Thomason. Woods falls to the ground. Bounce pass, left side. Zach Smith to Jacob. Pump fakes. Back out. Zach Smith left corner 3. Got it. Zach Smith now with 8 points in the ball game, makes it 37-25. Wildcats lead here in the third quarter. 7 minutes to play. In the lane, turnaround, shot on goal. Just off the mark, no good by Zach McCoy. Rebound's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Winona. The inbound comes from Zach McCoy. Looking for somebody open, still looking. High inbound pass, checking that one was Zach Tucker. He got it, flips it up to Luttrell, drives the lane, sends Jacob Smith to the ground. Luttrell gets his 2-point bucket. Jacob Smith gets the personal foul on the block. Team foul number 2. And Seth now has his first 2 points of the ball game. 37-27. Puxico down by 10. Make it 9. As Seth Luttrell now has 3 points. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 37-28. Wildcats up by 9 in the third quarter with 6:42 to play. Jacob pump fakes, goes in the corner. Down underneath, gets the ball back, hits the window, draws the foul, gets the 2-point bucket, and then some. He's going to the line. Jacob now with 13 points. This is going to be the third team foul. I think the fouls are wrong up on the clock. The foul was on number 45, Zach Tucker. He picks up his third personal. Team foul, number 3. Free throw line, Jacob Smith, free throws up and good. 14 points on the evening for Smith. Jacob, that is. There's Zach and Jacob. Jacob checks out, and he tells everybody, scoot down, scoot down, scoot down to the bench. Keep scooting, keep scooting. Come on. Bounce underneath. Woods tries to find Birch. Missed the first one, but put it back in for 2. Still down by 10 is Puxico. Wildcats are on offense. And a sandwich stop there. It's really funny to watch some of these guys from Winona bounce off Jordan Birch, because that's exactly what happens. Foul came in on number 44, by the way. Left side, 3. And Zach Smith's going to drain one. It's the 11-point ball game, or 13-point ball game. He's got 11 points in the game. Birch gets it on the right post. Gives it to Luttrell, comes through, drives lane, misses. Rebound. Zach McCoy is going to go to the line. That's going to be team foul number 4. Foul, or the free throw is missed altogether by Zach McCoy. The foul from Winona came from number 20, Stoney Reitnauer. He's got his second personal foul. Out goes Jordan Birch. In comes Zach Tucker. 5:41 to play third quarter. Second free throw. And also missed by McCoy. Foul underneath the goal and a turnover. This one's going to be on number 41. That is that right? No, number 45. Zach Tucker, who just checked into the ball game, gets his 4th personal foul. Team foul number 4. And the Puxico Indians trail by 13 with 5.5 to play in the third. Dalton Voiles goes to the left side. Zach Smith's in some double trouble over there. Foul called on Puxico. I think they're going to get number, where do they get on that? That's 25. That's Dalton King's first personal. Team foul number 5 on the Indians. Voiles takes the inbound pass. Gives it off to the Wildcats. In the right corner, down low is Stoney Redmond. He checked into the ball game. Through the lane, and Thomason loses the dribble. Turnover. Puxico, who trails by 13 on offense. Woods charges in. Missed the shot. Birch on the putback. He misses it. Rebound, Voiles of Winona, but then Woods strips it back away. Birch, like a tree. Boom. Missed it. Putback. Also missed. Rebounding foul. Head coach John Walker wants those Puxico Indians to get on there and get those rebounds. The foul was called at number 23. Zach Smith gets his 3rd personal foul. First free throw by Zach McCoy was missed. Second one also missed, and that is 4 missed by McCoy. Rebound, Zach Smith. He comes down, right side. Voiles left to Thomason. Left baseline 2. Rolled over the rim. Rebound on the other side. Comes down to Woods. Woods bounces it around. Tries to find somebody open. On the right post, low side. Number 32, Zach McCoy on the put-up. He's got 6 points, and it's now 43-32. 2-point bucket missed on by Trey Tomlinson. He's going to be fouled by Puxico, who picks up team foul number 6. And this foul is going to go on Dalton King, who gets his second personal foul. At the line shooting is Trey Tomlinson. Right now he's 2 of 4 from the line. He has 2 personal fouls, and his first free throw is up and good. Next broadcast, Van Buren, Meadow Heights, in the nightcap of our 9-game broadcast schedule in the day. Tomorrow we start at 9:30 with Meadow Heights in Chadwick. This will be a late night for Meadow Heights and an early morning. Trey Tomlinson gets both of his free throws. He's 4 of 6 from the free throw line tonight, and he's got 14 points in the ball game with 2 fouls. 4:13 to play in the third. It's a 45-32 score right now. Wynonna leading Puxico. Number 50, double teamed, having to swing it all around to get it away. Dalton King's going to travel with it, and a turnover on the Indians. Wynonna's going to take back over, not what head coach John Walker was wanting those Indians to do at a point like this. He's looking to make up this deficit right now. It's a 45-32 ball game. 3:53 to play in the third. Right corner is Thomason. Checking back in was Keaton Hayton. Here comes Zach Smith. Left baseline. Missed the 2. Put back. Trey Thomason for 2. Trey now has 16 points in the ball game. He is the lead scorer right now. It's a 47-32 lead for Wynonna. Through the lane. Zach Smith was standing there in the lane. Coming through like a freight train was Zach McCoy. A foul's going to be called, though, on Zach Smith of Wynonna. That's going to be his 4th personal. Team foul number 6. 16 fouls apiece on both teams in the second half. Birch on the inbound. Turnaround and a flipper with the right hook. And Jordan Birch now has 4 points in the ball game. 47-34 the score. 3:17 to play in the third. Travel. Trey Tomlinson's got to turn it over for Wynonna. Not what Steve Voiles is looking for right now. 3:10 to play in the third. It's a 47-34 lead. Woods takes it, trying to negotiate his way around Voiles. Having some trouble. He's just a little bit taller. Birch underneath, and Birch commits the offensive charge as he turned, put the left shoulder into Trey Tomlinson, and sent him down hard. Jordan gets his second personal, team foul number 7. Some moisture down underneath the goal. .258 to play in the third quarter. 47-34 is your score right now. I got to break out the old red towel again here. Give them just a second. We'll get it all mopped up. Folks, remember, we're streaming this. You can watch this anywhere in the world, anywhere you have access to YouTube. Laptop, desktop. If you've got a mobile device like a tablet, a smartphone, anywhere you've got internet access, and you can get to youtube.com, well, then you can watch this tournament for the rest of the evening and all day tomorrow. This shootout is available in high definition. Depending on your internet service provider and the quality of speed you have, you can watch this tournament in as high of resolution as 1080p high def. That is the highest resolution of high definition that you can possibly accomplish. And we're streaming in that quality straight here from Van Buren. It's brought to you by First Midwest Bank, the Van Buren School District, and the Dawkins Radio Network. Providing the highest quality of high school sports to the region and worldwide. So tell grandma, grandpa, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, brothers and sisters, that they can watch tomorrow's games and this evening's games All at youtube.com. What do you got to do? Go to youtube.com. It's just that easy. Either search Kern River Challenge or search for KDKZ18. That's KDKZ18. That's our YouTube channel with our full-service television station out of the Farmington, Missouri region. So again, search Kern River Challenge or KDKZ18, and you will find live video in high definition of this year's shootout. After the timeout, the ball goes out of bounds underneath the goal. Off of Winona. 2:45 to play in the third. It's a 47-34 game. Down the court comes number 50 for Puxico. Woods and a left cross. Trying to figure it out and through the lane. There's a foul. Winona's going to send Puxico to the line. The foul's going to be on Winona, and the Wildcats commit team foul number 7. This one's going to be on number 21, Levi Reitnauer. I already had him down for 2, as a matter of fact. Not sure about the clock scorekeeping anymore. Free throw missed at the line by number 23, or number 24, Chris Seiler. He's 0 of 2 from the line now tonight. 2:19 to play in the third. Voiles bounces down in the corner. It goes to number 11. That's Keegan Hayton. Shot on goal missed. Rebound. Winona, 2-point shot good for Stoney Redmond. First 2 points for the freshman Redmond. And it's Winona leading 49-34, just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Puxico on the prowl. Tigers trying to catch up to these Wildcats. Woods at the top of the key. Had a little push as McCoy was attacked on by Reitnauer. Well, the more I look at Levi's last name, I'm wondering if it's Reitnauer or Reitnauer. Maybe somebody out there can clue me in. Rightnowar. Right, no, war. Maybe that's literally how you say it. I'd be curious. The foul came in on number 21 for Puxico. That was John Roberts, first personal, team foul number 8. Winona on the offense. Through. 2-point bucket, good for Dalton Voiles. He's going to go to the line. He was again fouled by Puxico. 9th team foul. Indians having a hard time here. The foul comes in on that number 50. I remembered I was going to go ask who that was, but got caught up with some other things at the half. I still have no name for this number 50. At the line shooting is that's Dalton Voiles. Dalton commits on his first free throw. He is now 1 of 3 from the line. In the lane. Missed the shot. Rebound, Winona Wildcats. Left side. High 2. Hit the back rim. No good on the rebound. Puxico pulls it in and they go on offense. Down court comes Luttrell. Fouled to the ground. There goes Trey Tomlinson. Foul's going to be on number 11 for Winona. That is Keegan Hayton. Keegan picks up his second personal. Team foul number 8. Make that number 9. At the line shooting, number 43, Seth Luttrell. He's 1 of 1 for the line. He's got 3 points in the ball game so far. And here comes that red towel again. I don't know if somebody's spitting out there or what. It's pretty warm in here. It's even hotter earlier. 20 minutes away from 9 o'clock. Our last game was supposed to start 20 minutes ago, so we're a little bit behind schedule. We're still 72 seconds to play in the third. We got a whole 8 minutes to play in the fourth quarter on this one. That poor red towel is being worn out here tonight on the floor. Still shooting at the line, Seth Luttrell. Free throw up and away. It's a 1-and-1. He gets to do it again. Seth now with 4 points in the ball game and is 2 of 2 from the line. Make him 3 of 3 with 5 points as he connects on both free throws there. Down court, Trey Tomlinson, top of the key, Voiles, left side. That's number 11, Keegan Hayton. Right wing, Tomlinson, right corner. Little bounce into the ball game is Zach Neal for Winona. 52 seconds to play third quarter. Voiles in the lane. Outs it. Hayton bounced around for two and finally falls. He's got 4 points. The freshman makes it 54-36. On the left corner, here's Luttrell for a high three, but no good. Stepped out of bounds on the corner. Winona with the lead, 54-36. 30 seconds to play third quarter. Wildcats on the offense. Hayton to number 20, that's Stoney Redmond. To Tomlinson, right wing three. He's got it. Thomason now has 19 points in the ball game. 57-36. Puxico with 5 seconds. Shot on goal. Missed on by Woods. Luttrell tries to get it. And that will end the third quarter. At the end of three, Winona 57 and Puxico 36. We head to the final 8 minutes of this one. Coming up, we've got the fourth quarter. Stay with us on the Dawkins Radio Network. And again, welcome to the 9th annual Kern River Challenge, live from Van Buren on a Friday night. As we now near 18 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. Aaron Cox live on 104.9, Kickin' Country 105. KPWB, Piedmont Poplar Bluff, a service of the Dawkins Broadcast Group. Game number 8 of 9 on our schedule today. Long pass, and we're in quarter number 4. High shot from number 50, missed on. Rebound, Jacob Smith. This is our 8th game, headed into quarter number 4. Right now, Winona Wildcats lead this 57-36 over the Puxico Indians. Moving around, and left side pass. That was Zach Neal on the pass. He's in the ball game. Ball was stolen away. Keegan Hayton got it stolen away by Luttrig. He's in the lane, loses it off his foot. Foul committed. This foul is going to be on Winona. This is going to be team foul number 10. And this is going to be on number 50. This is going to be Zach Neal's first personal foul. The freshman picks up his one. At the line shooting, number 43. That is Seth Luttrell. Seth now with 6 points, is 4 of 4 from the line. Van Buren Meadow Heights tonight. Final nightcap broadcast. Luttrell misses the second free throw. And it's 57-37, 20-point difference here. 20-point lead for Winona. 7:19 to play in the fourth quarter. Voiles in all kinds of double trouble in the right corner. Here goes a long three. No, off the mark from Zach Neal. Rebound comes down. Bounce pass. Puxico. Layup in and good. Number 25, Dalton King for 2. Dalton's now got 5 points in the ball game. And it's 57-39, back within 18. At the high side, here comes Voiles on the bounce pass. Somebody went over the top of him. Trying to move around. Jacob Smith gets it back. He fakes a three at the top. trying to move his way in and out. Jacob through the lane, bounces underneath. 2-point bucket off the window by number 20. That is Winona's Stoney Redmond. On the putback in the rebuttal, right corner, right wing three, missed. Rebound, and the second one missed on. Zach Tucker tried to put it back in after Chris Seiler tried a right wing three. .6:19 to play in the fourth quarter. Inbound pass, turnaround shot is going to roll in for Zach Tucker, who now has 8 points in the ball game. He's the lead scorer for Winona, or excuse me, for Puxico. Turnaround shot, missed on. Thomason couldn't get it to fall. Thomason's played a ton of this ball game, probably 90%. Tucker, free throw line, bounces in, good. Now 10 points for Zach Tucker, and a timeout goes to John Walker. And the Puxico Indians trail 59-43, but they're not done here yet tonight. Just under 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Van Buren on a Friday night for the Current River Challenge in game number 8, quarter number 4. Winona leads 59-43 over the Puxico Indians. 5:45 to play, fourth quarter. Jacob Smith, right side. Here's a high one. Oh, it's tipped away. Keegan Hayden, the freshman, trying over there in the corner, and Zach Tucker denied him of that, swatted away. Into the ball game comes Zach Smith, and out goes Keegan Hayden. 59-53 your score. 5:40 in the fourth quarter. Next broadcast game, the night broadcast. The granddaddy of all games on a Friday night. It'll be Van Buren and Meadow Heights. Inbound pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of Puxico. Correction, off of Winona. Puxico to inbound. Zach McCoy bounces Woods, and then Trey Tomlinson comes to steal it away, but he doesn't accomplish that. He slides to the hardwood. Forward pass. And a 2-point shot missed on. Luttrell couldn't get it to fall. Now Tucker's going to try his shot. No, he spin moves. He didn't have a clean one. Zach Smith was guarding too much. Luttrell comes in, pushes off Jacob Smith, spins in the lane, hits the left side of the window for two. And he's got it. Now Seth Luttrell with 8 points in the ball game. Foul. Stops the clock with 5:03 to play in the fourth. 10 team fouls on Winona. There are right now 9 on Puxico. Down court comes the Puxico Indians. Through the lane, Luttrell. He's got it for two. Now 10 points for Luttrell, and it's 59-47. Back within 12 is Puxico. Right corner, Jacob Smith has to come inside, and a high shot hits off the corner of the backboard of the rim. Rebounding foul. Zach Tucker was fouled by Winona. This is going to be team foul number 11. This foul is going to be on Jacob Smith, who picks up his fourth personal foul of the ball game. At the line shooting is number 45. This is Zach Tucker. First time Zach's been at the free throw line. He hits the back of the iron, pops back out, no good. Tucker at the line. Free throw up and away, and he's got it. He connected on that one from the line. He's 1 of 2 with 11 points and 4 personal fouls. 4.5 to play in the ball game. 59-48 the score. Jacob Smith to Voiles to Zach in the left corner. Guarded off by Luttrell. Voiles gets the ball back left wing, comes in, tries to fly through the air like a spider monkey, and he comes down on the hardwood. They're going to call a foul on Puxico, which is going to be team foul number 10. At the line to shoot, number 1, Dalton Voiles. Voiles is right now 1 of 4 from the line. Hits the back of the rim, no good. Voiles is now 1 of 4 from the line. .4:15 to play in the fourth. 59-48 the score. Free throw up and away. Hits the back of the rim. Voiles is going to miss that one as well. He's 1 of 5 with 9 points right now in the ball game. Underneath spin move, Tucker, backboard window, 2. Zach Tucker, the senior, now has 13 points. He's the lead scorer for Puxico. Right wing, nearly losing it out of bounds with Thomason. Zach Smith nearly loses it. Foul comes in away from the play, stopping the clock. 3:49 to play fourth quarter. Back within 9 is Puxico. They trail this as much as 16 in this ball game. Jacob Smith goes over to talk to head coach Steve Voiles of the Winona Wildcats. At the line to shoot is Zach Smith, and the foul was called on number 32. That was Zach McCoy's second personal foul. Team foul number 11 on Puxico. And Zach Smith makes his first free throw. Second free throw is up and good as well. He's got 13 points on the evening. Is shooting 3 of 5 from the line. And has 4 personal fouls is the senior, Zach Smith. Pass underneath, Tucker, window 2, left side. Zach Tucker, the senior, that lead scorer now has 15 points in the ball game. Remember, he's got 4 personal fouls, though, so he's got to be careful. Trey Tomlinson takes a hard shot to the ground. He's going to go to the free throw line and shoot. He was fouled by Puxico. This is going to be team foul number 13, I believe. The foul on number 43, Seth Luttrell, will be his 3rd personal foul. 3:34 to play in the fourth quarter. At the line to shoot is Trey Thomason. Trey is right now shooting 4 of 6 from the line, and the second free throw is up and away, and it's good. He's now got 20 points in the ball game, shooting 5 of 7 from the line. 62-52, back up by 10 is the Winona Wildcats. Underneath the shot, missed on. Rebound Winona, rebound to Trey Tomlinson. Shot missed by Zach McCoy on the low base, and it's still a 10-point ball game. 3:17 to play in the quarter. Nearly a backcourt violation. Dalton Voiles has to save it. Jacob Smith to Trey Tomlinson. In the lane, missed the shot. Jacob Smith tried to put it back in, and Jacob commits the foul. Jacob's going to foul out of this ball game. He had 14 points. He was 2 of 2 from the line, and he just fouled out with his 5th personal foul. 62-52. Into the ball game is that number 50 for Puxico. .304 to play in the fourth quarter. 62-52 is that score. First free throw is up and good. Number 43, that is Seth Luttrell, and he makes both of his free throws. He's right now shooting 6 of 7 from the free throw line, and it's back within just 8 points, 62-54. Under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Ball tipped away. Down comes Woods. Nearly loses the dribble, and he double dribbled it. I thought they were going to get him on a carry the way he reached over the ball. But no, it's going to be a double dribble, and the turnover goes to Winona with 2:48 to play in the fourth. 62-54 is the score right now. Next broadcast game, it'll be Van Buren and Meadow Heights. scheduled for 8:30, and that was 25 minutes ago. Trey Tomlinson's got a spin move. Now Wildcats are going to try to burn out this clock as much as they can. They're going to work this perimeter, and that's going to cause Puxico to come up here and try to foul. Voiles tries to move it around, goes right wing. That's Stony Redmond. Redmond, left side, and that would be Keegan Hayton. In the lane, Redmond off the window for 2. Back up by 10 is Winona. 64-54. Number 50 in a right wing 3. Missed. Rebound, Keegan Hayton. Over the top comes Woods. And Dalton King for Puxico. I'm not sure who they're going to get the foul on. Oh, I couldn't see his hands at all when he was motioning towards the scores table. Only disadvantage about being on the other side of the gym from the scores table is the refs never look at you to tell you who the foul's on. It's on Levi Woods, though, thanks to the scores table. They put it up on the board for us. Team foul number 14. Free throw missed on by Dalton Voiles. Voiles is shooting 1 of 6. Not his best night at the line, but always room for improvement in high school sports. 2:04 to play in the fourth quarter, still 64-54 that score. Free throws up and good from Dalton Voiles. And he's got 10 points in the ball game. He's now 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Down court, Luttrell, left side, window 2, fouled, and he's going to the line. Seth Luttrell with 4 points in the ball game, 14 points in the ball game. He's going to the line. He was fouled. This is going to be team foul number 12 on Winona. They're going to give that to number 23, Zach Smith, who's now out with 5. Both Zach and Jacob Smith, the seniors, are out. And that's bad news for Winona coach Steve Voiles because this is a 9-point ball game right now. Luttrell at the free throw line. He got his 2-point bucket. Now he gets a little charity. Free throw up and away, and this one's missed on. Important points here, but a putback. Tucker on the putback. And 17 points of the night. Not sure what that was, but a timeout called by Puxico, and it comes with 1:54 to play in the ball game. Winona leading 65-58. Wildcats, but the Tigers are on their way back. Or the Indians, excuse me. We'll take a real quick timeout, and when we come back, we've got the final 2 minutes of this one right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back after the timeout. An immediate foul was called. Not what Puxico was wanting at a time like this. And they're going to foul and foul out number 24, big player Chris Seiler. Chris is out with 5 as he sits down and gets some applause from the audience. And that sends Dalton Voiles to the line, which isn't terrible news for Puxico. And no offense to Dalton, he's not shooting the best tonight at the free throw line. Free throw up and away. Bounces in and around, and this one's going to fall. 3 of 8 for the line. 11 points on the night. He gets to try it again. Free throw. Good. Now he's on him. 4 of 9 is Dalton Voiles, and a timeout comes with 1:52 to play in the ballgame. Wildcats lead the Indians 67-58 in the Kern River Challenge. We're back on a Friday night. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this timeout. Welcome back to the Kern River Challenge live on a Friday night after the timeout. 1:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Winona up 67-58. 2-point bucket. Underneath goes Tucker. Zach Tucker, the senior, now has 19 points. And back within 7 is Puxico in this game. Unbelievable. Down the court, Winona is going to try to burn this clock down. Puxico's got to aggress. Bad thing is they're either got to commit the foul. And if they're going to foul somebody, it's probably going to be Voiles or I don't know who else they'd foul. But they're running out of time, 80 seconds. Puxico on the offense, and they're not wanting to foul quite yet. Finally, they send Trey Thomas in the line after the foul, and they wanted Levi Woods to commit the foul because Levi has only got 2, I believe. This is his second personal foul. So they don't take a risk of fouling out Seth Luttrell or Zach Tucker. Tucker's been really good. He's trying not to foul this ballgame. He's had 4 fouls for much of the second half. Free throws up and good. For Trey Thomason, back up by 8 is Winona. And there'll be 74 seconds to play when we resume. The second free throw's away. This one's also up and good. 22 points of the night. Shooting 7 of 9 is Trey Thomason, and it's a 9-point lead. Puxico. Bad pass underneath. Luttrell was trying to find that number 50 on the baseline. Didn't happen. Goes out of bounds. Checking in for Puxico is Zach McCoy. Out goes number 50, and there's 65 seconds to play. They got to make up some big points here. Puxico's got to steal this quick. Inbound pass. Voiles double teamed in the corner, and he stepped out of bounds. Dalton Voiles stepped out with the left foot. Turnover. That's exactly what Puxico needed. Back in comes number 50, and out goes Zach McCoy. .62 seconds to play here in the ball game. 69-60 is the score. Luttrell gets the inbound pass, right wing. All alone, Tucker. What an awesome pass from Woods to Zach Tucker. 21 points, and back within 7 is Puxico. Dalton Voiles has got a stall, and they're going to foul him quick. They're going to let Dalton King foul because this is going to be his third personal. 47 seconds, and right now they're going to send Dalton Voiles of Winona to the line. Voiles right now shooting 4 of 9 from the line. Free throw up and away. He's got this one, and I guess they thought that he just had, not had a lot of practice at the free throw line. Well, he's only gotten better. Dalton is well improving here in the fourth quarter at the free throw line. His second one is also up and good. Give him 14 points. He is 6 of 11 at the line. 45 seconds in regulation. Here's a push foul. Puxico's going to go to the line. This foul is going to be on number 11, Keegan Hayton, who gets his third personal. At the line is Levi Woods. His free throw's up and away, and he's got this one. First time Woods has been to the line tonight. 42 seconds when we resume. The second free throw from Woods is missed off the right side of the rim and pops out. Winona lead 71-63. Voiles, and somebody's got to chase him down. Trey Thomason, and they let Dalton King foul him. Dalton now picks up his fourth personal, and that's going to send Trey Thomason back to the line. Trey right now is shooting 7 of 9 from the line. He's got 22 total points. He's the lead scorer for Winona, and why you foul him, I'm not quite sure. Free throw up. Good. See what I mean? 8 of 10. Shooting 80%. That's pretty doggone good for a high school guy. Trey Thomason, second free throw's up. This one missed, though, back of the iron. Percentage there falls just a little bit. 72-63 here in the fourth quarter, 27 seconds to play. Here comes Dalton King. Ball stripped away by Thomason. He rolls to the ground, and then a foul. Had to make it really blatant. I mean, he had to almost just shake the heck out of who he was intending to foul down there. That's number 50's second personal. Trey Thomason at the free throw line, and again, that's not really who you want to send to the line. He's shooting right now 8 of 11. 20 seconds to play in regulation after the free throws. Next broadcast game, our night broadcast. Van Buren, Meadow Heights in our 9th broadcast of the night. And there's some spectators who feel my pain because they've been here all day with me. Had to listen to me yak all day. Made the first one, missed the second one. 24 points on the night. And 73-63, up by 10. Here's a three, missed on by Tucker. Rebound, put up, 2 points. Zach McCoy has 8 on the night, and he's going to be fouled by Winona with 10 seconds to play. This foul on Stony Redmond is going to be Stony's 3rd personal foul. And missed it, rebound to the put up, and they finally make it happen. Whistle timeout. On the putback on the rebound was Seth Luttrell. He's got 16 points. And with 6 seconds to play in the ball game, we're going to keep it right here, 73-67. And Puxico's really had to fight back in this one. They were behind as much as 17 points in this game. Next broadcast, Van Buren and Meadow Heights. Started this morning at 8:30 with Greenville and Summersville. Greenville beat out Summersville 74-34. Game 2, East Carter over Mountain Grove, 79-72. Game 3 was Couch over Seymour, 59-56. Gideon in Game 4 beat out Kabul, 93-63. It was Clarkton over Eminence, 61-49. Also, it was Liberty over Twin Rivers, 51-46. Some great games all day long, by the way, folks. It'll be great tomorrow as well. Neelyville beat out Alton, 67-51 in game number 7. And here with 6 seconds to play in the fourth quarter, Winona is leading Puxico 73-67. Trey Tomlinson for Winona inbounds. Boyles back to Tomlinson. They're just going to hold on to it. They're going to play keep away. And that is all but over. The Winona Wildcats 73, and the Puxico Indians 67. We'll take a break. Our final broadcast of the night is just 15 minutes away when Meadow Heights and Van Buren will square up in the night broadcast. The 9th game of the day. 9 today, 8 tomorrow, 17 total in a 2-day shootout. And we've got them all for you right here on 104.9 FM and streaming live. You can watch this tournament in full high definition. Pending your internet service provider's quality and speed, you can watch this in full 1080p high definition. Available right now. If you've got internet access and you can get to youtube.com, then you can watch this tournament right now in HD. Go to youtube.com, search KDKZ18, or you can also search Current River Challenge. Stay with us. We got more coverage coming up. Our 9th broadcast game is about to begin. 14 minutes now away. We'll be back after this timeout.